I got y'all another one. Yes. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is JSalty. Don't forget the J, and don't forget a nigga can get a little salty. I'm the light-skinned wizard, the light-skinned therapist, the light-skinned mister can take your bitch, and just a light-skinned nigga in general. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Andrew Tate's girlfriend didn't think this would happen to her. So I don't know what's going on at all with this Andrew Tate situation or whatever, his girlfriend or whatever. I know, like, if you don't know who Andrew Tate is, then you've been living under a rock, but he's just like some like alpha male guy or whatever. I be seeing him on my For You page occasionally. From what I see, you know, there's some stuff that he said that I don't believe in. There's stuff he said that, you know, I do fuck with a little bit, but you know, that's like that red pill stuff, and I kind of like stay away from that because I ain't trying to be involved with none of that bullshit. I just do what I do and live my life the way I want to live my life.
So you dated Andrew Tate, and this happened. What did you expect? So in the midst of the Tate brothers coming into the land of the free and the home of the brave, there's been some new news that has been attached to their honestly mudslung name. And the most recent thing is that Bree Stern, alleged girlfriend of Andrew Tate, has filed a civil suit saying that he essayed her and assaulted her in Los Angeles last year.
Talk to me about what was going through your mind in that moment.
I was scared to death. I was terrified that I might die. I was just terrified of him. I mean, he's a very wealthy, very powerful person. And once he left the country, I did feel a sense of security, and I felt like, you know what, this isn't right, and I do need to take the power back in my life, and I felt safe to go file a police report.
Now, along with the civil suit, she dropped a Twitter thread that kind of outlined the story and detailed the accounts of, you know, manipulation, general, and detailed the accounts of, you know, manipulation. General horrible treatment.
Oh shit. If you're my why aren't they showing the names, like
behavior?
Okay, look, you're looking at the messages here and there and here, but then like
behavior and
she's showing the name here. So I don't know if this is like listen, I'm a guy that, like, I'm not sitting here siding with anybody, but until like I see full-fledged evidence, I'm more of an innocent proven until guilty type of guy. So I don't know if, I don't know, he's probably gonna explain what happened with this case, or if this is recent or what's going on right now. But like, see, this would kind of make me skeptical, and not just Andrew Tate, but like it can be any guy like Kai, Max, it can be any like shit with the text message. Like, why are you showing the name here but not showing it there? That's why I think, you know, we're in a generation full of people that like to see a lot of high people. I know Andrew Tate is a very high guy when it comes to like how big his fame is, but a lot of people tend to, you know, take advantage of those people that are in higher positions, you know, to get some money or clout off it. So, you know, we're gonna see what he says in the video and see what more evidence we got.
Behavior and abuse, you know, with your core. And the too long didn't read version of it, Bree Stern is a model hailing out of Los Angeles who had a 10-month relationship with Andrew Tate that went from being sweet, lovey-dovey, and wholesome to something that was honestly a nightmare. Earlier this year, March 11, 2025, he ended up choking her while they were having sex. And not in the fun, kinky way like a lot of people do, but, you know, in a kind of harmful way. That same day, Tate called her his property. If she ever betrayed him, that there will be some sort of violence that would come amongst her. And all that caused Stern to block Andrew Tate in the relationship and file the civil suit that we're talking about today. Stern claims that she went to the doctor to get treated for post-concussion syndrome, and the whole time, this is very important because she is a crypto woman, the whole time her own crypto token, her Solana-based crypto token, soared to over 290%. I cannot.
Oh nah. See, now that's like throwing me off, because I know I don't know now if she got a coin and she's doing this so she can get her coin. Nah. Oh, hell no. We're just gonna keep watching it because I don't want to, I know y'all don't want to hear me keep talking and shit.
Not make this up. I promise you. I think it's worth more than like 370,000 as a market cap right now. So this seemed to be an act of consensual turn into a violent situation, but it all features Andrew Tate. And a lot of the internet were just like me and a lot of other people. This is Andrew Tate. I mean, what the hell did you expect to happen?
This is so wild to me because who would be Andrew Tate's girlfriend? Like, who would make that choice? But unfortunately, his girlfriend is accusing him of choking her during a violent encounter.
This lady named Bree Stern is on Twitter right now talking about her experience dating Andrew Tate, and apparently he beat her ass. And like, I'm not victim blaming at all, but also, what did you expect dating someone that's misogynistic, homophobic, and literally considers himself an alpha male?
I mean, come on now. For the past couple of years, Andrew Tate has been one of the most worldwide known people. His Google search numbers trumped Donald Trump at one point. He was one of the most searched names in the internet history. So you had to know who he was. You had to know his actions. And whether you thought that they were comical or whether you thought that there was some, played up story behind it, why would you go down the rabbit hole of finding out who this man is? And I mean on a relationship level, like intimate with the guy level. I'm not necessarily talking about his friends or people that hang out around him, even though I do think that those people themselves.
Listen, bro, when it comes to the internet, I meet a lot of people that are on the internet. A lot of people on the internet are not the same as who they are on the internet. I'm not saying he's a good guy or a bad guy, but like realistically, a lot of people tend to over exaggerate things on the internet just to get clicks and views. But then when you meet those people, they be very like laid back, dialed down, or maybe they are the people they are that you see, or maybe even a bad person or a fucked up person in person. You feel me? Like with these alpha male people, I don't think they actually like how they are instead of like them fresh and fit people. But like, I think like majority of them, I think they do what they do just really for clicks and views. Like, I feel like some of the stuff they just be over exaggerating, in my opinion.
Are weird, but there has been video evidence of him saying the most stupid, idiotic, racist, homophobic, misogynistic stuff, while he also actively has some sort of investigation going on about him when it comes to his dealings with women. Why would you want to be in a relationship with this type of guy?
Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me trying to resist, and I just and then I grab you by your neck again. Then what the you gonna do when your face is collapsed and your cheekbone's broken? You ain't gonna do shit but cry.
I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're gonna be crying. I won't cry. I bet you cry. I bet you cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you. You're out of your mind? I don't even have to you. Forget this part. That's a distraction.
I've never seen.
My can stay in my pants. I'll just start beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom. I start kicking your ass. No involved, but you cry then.
I perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you, you cheater, you're cheating.
Is that a machete?
Bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. But shut up! Her panties get wet. Machete's on the floor.
Wait, because that's not funny. That's not funny. Word of my mother is not funny. Nigga, what the fuck? Wait. I hope he's not being serious. But from all the clips of Andrew Tate I've seen, I feel like that's just his humor. I don't think he's actually like that. I'm not laughing about like that shit. I did not expect. Yo, word of my mother, I did not expect him to say that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Oh, hell no. If he's being serious, that's crazy. I hope not. I really hope not.
Floor, her panties are all wet, you go f her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up.
What the hell is this move? Panties all wet. It looks like a creep. It's a pretty known fact that that's been Andrew Tate's persona over the past couple of years. Not just in the mainstream media, but literally everywhere that you look. His name is synonymous with misogyny and literally harming young women. So how could somebody interact with that person to say that, hey, I find you funny, charming, witty? It doesn't matter what the text say. In the thread, she claims that there are situations in which Tate love bombed her, gave her so much affection, etc., etc. But that can't negate the fact that Andrew Tate is still a bad person. And Bree Stern gives excuse as to how she didn't know about who Andrew Tate was for the past couple years.
You know, Andrew Tate has a bit of a reputation. And I'm just wondering, did she talk at all about, had she heard about that reputation before she got involved with him?
That's a great question, Tom, because, you know, Andrew Tate and his brother had been open with their views for over a decade on social media. But she says that she really didn't Google him before she flew to Romania to meet him, that she hadn't been following him on social media, and she really didn't know all that he was about, but that they were in a very loving relationship, that they talked about starting a family together, but that she realized that she was in an abusive relationship. And she does say, Tom, that she is getting threats online.
I'm sorry, I gotta call cap. There's been situations where people didn't do their due diligence in e-dating when they literally traveled across the country or the world to potentially be with the partner. Hell, that's what the show MTV's Catfish is all about, is these dummies getting exposed. But even after you're with him, you decided not to Google Andrew Tate. I mean, literally, you had to be living in some sort of big house that we've seen in Romania, his little...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, if I was ever famous and a girl like met me and then she Googled me before she came to see me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm never talking to you again. Not for the simple fact about who you trying to figure out, but if you trying to, okay, I'm famous, you tell your girlfriends about me and maybe one of your girls, and this is like when I'm in a, like, I'm bigger, but I got a girl, so like, I know that wouldn't happen, but scenario wise, if I'm in a big position, I'm single and shit, I prefer to have somebody that doesn't know who I am, just somebody that sees me for me and not for what I can provide. You feel me? I know that's very hard in this generation, but yeah, you know, my advice to y'all, see if y'all can get a little someone to, don't focus on women, but if you can find somebody that's there to hold you down while you at your lowest, hold her dearly, because trust me, that is a better feeling than, you know, falling in love with somebody that really just loves you. Because I'm Jay, instead of Jay, like, she fucks with me because my name is Jay, like, I'm Jay, but not JSalty. JSalty and Jay are two different people.
Man cave or whatever the case may be. Hell, you didn't hear him screaming at his live about some of the crazy things that he was doing or saying to women. And this is a part of his job in Romania. So you spent some time over there and did not see any of this going on. I gotta believe that this woman is fabricating a good bit of her story. And no, this isn't me caping for Andrew Tate at all. Like, I believe...
That's what I'm thinking, is because like it goes back to what I said before, is like, is he doing this on the internet for clicks and views and then a different person out of the internet? And you know, now, because you know how people can be like, if you dating a shorty and you would tend to get out of a relationship and you end up bad terms, she's gonna kind of like, if she wants to be on some petty shit, she can probably like say some shit about you that's not true and try to throw a whole bunch of shit. That's why I kind of like, I want to be myself when I'm on the internet, because, you know, like, people will see me on the internet and then see me in person, be like, oh damn, like, you mad chill, like, you really like who you speak as on the internet. That's just what I view, because I don't know, if you never know, because she got a whole coin, like, it just don't add up, you feel me?
Believe that he's done some of these things, but that's literally like saying, I didn't know LeBron James was a basketball player, or I didn't know Donald Trump was the president when I started dating him. It's just crazy how it showed his head 10 months later. Dog, he's 6'8" and you were living in the White House with him. How the f did you not know these things? And it is actually refreshing to see a lot of the internet calling this woman out for what seems to be a BS story. Now again, this is not an Andrew Tate Kate video, but there's literally people out there saying that all the evidence was in her face and that it's actually sad that she thought the shit would be different at all. And there's even people questioning the fact that there's a whole meme coin already associated with this young.
So yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, in my opinion.
Woman, and this is just another way for her to get some publicity. It's probably quite easy to stack evidence against Andrew Tate and his brothers at this point in time. Hell, they're in the U.S. and I know that the U.S. judicial system, not perfect, but will take these situations much more serious than the Romanian government will. And all we've seen so far is imagery of her being abused and a bunch of different text messages that repeat the fact that she needs to be hit, you would be hit, etc., etc.
Oh, this is the one that was his name, right? Like, this is edited. See, like I don't know. Is this WhatsApp, Telegram? I don't know. Is I'm Android text? Like these are edited. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. But like I look at everything. You feel me?
Which again, I'm not giving any cape for them, but it is so easy when they have so much video evidence online that indicates that they are some sort of abusive group towards women.
I mean, since we've been doing this job 5 years now, how many girls have we had work for us in total? 75, 100?
400 plus.
That's so many girls, bro.
So many.
How many of them worked for us and didn't sleep with one of us?
One.
Is there one? I thought, who's that one?
The girl from Lithuania. She sucked your dick.
Yeah, she escaped, I guess.
She was a hoe, and I spotted it instantly because she didn't humble herself when she was supposed to. And I'm glad I didn't waste any more time on her because she's never going to be doing like my other girls do, living in my house, letting me other women, remaining loyal, and bringing me coffees and doing as I say. That's what you're looking for, gentlemen.
Well, you'll have one that you super care about. You'll have one which is the queen. You'll have one which has your family. You'll have one which is going to be above all others. You'll have one that you adore.
Yeah.
But it could be the same with cars. I could have one I truly love, and I could just pick up another one for a spin.
I take over everything. No one's driving my cars but me. It's like my women. Put my name on them. For life. Oh. Dog, even when I don't want them anymore. They can just sit at home while I play with the younger ones.
Yeah, that's the guy you want to start.
That's crazy. He was making face expressions. Like if you meet like very high people, you'll see that they always with like a new shorty. They have like a rotation because you know like a lot of higher people, they be on some like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, I work my ass off to get where I want to be, and like there's only one of me, so I ain't gonna lie. And there are girls out there that will sit there and accept the fact that they a side chick or they a main chick, but the nigga got other girls and shit. Like, you feel me?
A family with, and I can't play the real.
Me personally, I'm glued to my religion, and I will stick to monogamy, and I will always stick to one woman, no matter how high my status is. When it comes to me being the streamer, YouTuber, content creator, influencer, me, JSalty.
Excessive videos, because there are actually videos of Andrew Tate slapping and choking women on the internet that have been, you know, framed as some sort of rough, aggressive sex. But again, when the evidence stacks, it stacks high. But in this situation, it's almost like a Jenga tower, because there's been a key piece that I have been hiding from this whole video that honestly makes all of the credibility of Bree Stern kind of go out the window. It's the lawyer that she chose. The infamous Tony Busby, the one who just got caught up lying on Jay-Z and P. Diddy in a case where they said a Jane Doe was accosted and ultimately essayed and raped by the two rappers just a few months ago, is the lawyer that Bree Stern chose.
Jay-Z's accuser said in a recorded statement that attorney Tony Busby is the one who pushed her to name Jay-Z in the lawsuit against Diddy.
But Jay-Z was, you're saying he was definitely there, but he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was.
See, now, this is what I be talking about, bro. It just looks like another situation where, you know, broke up on bad terms and Shorty just trying to get, listen, but like I feel bad for the girls that go out of their way and, you know, they actually went through some shit and then they can't even, you know, speak their mind because, you know, either they lost or they didn't have enough evidence. A lot of people go through some shit. So I'm not sitting there and dismissing y'all, or like, I won't say y'all, but like dismissing them. You know, I don't want nobody to be able to go through that. It's a very, very scary situation. And I pray that everybody, you know, lives a life where they don't have to go through that.
He was there. He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly, yeah.
The woman is also heard saying her lawyer put her up to suing one of the world's most recognizable stars.
He was the one that kind of pushed me towards going forward with him.
With Jay-Z. Busby did?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
Now, I know a lot of the internet, myself included, would love to see Andrew Tate go down. It didn't happen in Romania, and him moving to the United States and not seeing the warm welcome that he thought he...
I'm sorry I keep pausing, but no matter how bad a person is or good as whatever, when it comes to anybody and they are clearly sinning in your eyes, I've learned, and my parents have told me, never to prey on anybody's downfall, but more towards let God handle. If God sees that they're a bad person, God will handle them. Don't sit there and waste your energy. That's why I never really understood hate. But you know what it is? Hate is what drives you to be better, I feel like. And then y'all be hating me a lot, but I'm still here making my videos, ignoring what y'all gotta say. Shit, my shorty be in my comment section. She be saying what she gotta say.
would kind of made a lot of onlookers cross their fingers by saying, oh wow, there's finally going to be some sort of resolution. But I'm going to be honest with you, this is not the way to go about doing it. This sort of lying only devalues and decredits all the other allegations and instances that he has where he has potentially allegedly abused and harmed young women and girls. Now, if this happened to this young woman, then I am totally sorry. You know, I can't even believe these things actually did happen. But to promote a meme coin on top of it, literally named after you, and then also to hire this ambulance chaser lawyer, Tony Busby, who is literally going around and has made his claim to fame by, you know, fabricating a bunch of lawsuits versus some of the most powerful men in the industry just to get some sort of check out of them, is not the way to go about doing things. I'm sitting on a fence here. If it's true, hey, it's Tate. What did you expect? If it's not, you're a loser as well.
My opinion on this video, it really just depends on what the evidence is. You know, let's see. I didn't see anything on Twitter about any information. I ain't even gonna lie. It was basically everything he was talking about. But honestly, you know, when you are talking to somebody or you are interested in dating them, make sure you vet them out as long as possible. And then you make sure you sit there and realize, like, okay, yeah, this is someone I can be with. When it comes to these people that are always trying to get attention, or if they did go through some stuff, I do pray for the people that have went through stuff, you know, pray for the best for y'all. And then for the people that go out, because there are people, I ain't gonna lie, there are people that will go out here and lie on people's names because they got a name just to get a bag or some shit. It's just, I'm a little confused. Hopefully there's more information. If so, maybe we can do a part 2 to this and see how the case is. I'm a little intrigued, I ain't even gonna lie, but I keep hitting my mic. But yeah, I think that's basically it for the rest of this video, guys. I appreciate y'all for coming to the end. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, follow me on Instagram, and follow my Twitch. I'll be live on Twitch regularly. All right, thank y'all for watching, and I'm out.
Alright, free all baby, man. This one from the heart. My day ones all angels, 120 degrees and 3s work all angles. My brother died early, got his halo. My name is section that I can't go.